What up, folks? It's your boy Trails, and we back with another one. And we got PETA still attacking Mike Vick. And we got multiple articles about it, but this one from Fox News. PETA comments on Michael Vick hiring by Norfolk State football team. Charming, charismatic psychopath. So yeah, we got PETA still taking shots. We're going to read the article. We're going to go over a couple comments, and then we'll give our opinions on the matter. Michael Vick's recent reported hiring as Norfolk State's head football coach has prompted a response about his criminal past by the animal rights group PETA. Norfolk State has not confirmed Vick's hiring, but is reported on Tuesday by the Virginian Pilot. President Ingrid Newkirk provided a statement to Fox News Digital, recounting her experience with Vick during his sentencing for participating in illegal dog fighting in 2007. After reviewing him at a PETA's office in Norfolk, Virginia, while his sentence was under consideration, and hearing him tell me bold-faced lies about his poor dogs, I came to believe that he's a charming, charismatic psychopath. But since I believe he won't fight dogs ever again, PETA is focusing on working with law enforcement to bust those who still do, Ingrid said. Vick's dogfighting scandal came to light in 2007 when his father, Michael Bodie, told the Atlanta Constitution-Journal that the former star quarterback was staging dogfights in the garage of his family home in Newport News, Virginia. Bodie also said Vick kept fighting dogs in the family's backyard, including injured ones that the father would help nurse back to health. In April of that year, a search warrant for a drug investigation of Vick's cousin, Devon Bodie, resulted in authorities discovering evidence of unlawful dogfighting at one of Vick's properties in Virginia. Vick was indicted in July 2007 for running an unlawful interstate dogfighting venture known as Bad News Kennels, along 3 other men. Vick ultimately pled guilty to conspiracy to travel in interstate commerce in aid of unlawful activities and to sponsor a dog in an animal fighting venture. He also confessed to taking part of the killings of 6 to 8 dogs by hanging, beating, and drowning. The crimes resulted in Vick spending 21 months in federal prison, which proved to be a transformative gap in his federal NFL career and reputation. While he returned to the NFL after serving his sentence, joining the Philadelphia Eagles, his public persona was forever tainted and overshadowed by the crimes. The backlash against Vick was particularly perpetuated by animal rights groups like PETA. PETA put out multiple statements about Vick following his 2007 indictment, and the organization even hosted him in September of that year for its Developing Empathy for Animals course. In a 2009 blog post titled "The Day I Spent with Michael Vick," the organization expressed skepticism, that word, about his stated intention of becoming an ally in the fight against dogfighting. Michael and his camp have done little more than mouth assurances that he's learned his lesson. Since this meeting, they have only surfaced when Michael has been scheduled for court appearance. Until now, when is he asking to get his old job back? When he is asking to get his old job back, the blog read. At that time, Vick was attempting to launch an NFL comeback, which he successfully did in Philadelphia in 2009, where he played until 2013. He then joined the New York Jets and Pittsburgh Steelers. He last played in the NFL in 2015. So there you got it, folks. Yeah, they're still butthurt. And we ain't gonna do that because that seems pretty long. And we'll go ahead and read some comments instead of do any videos because who cares what they say anyways, right? But let's see what the comments say because we do care about what the people say. We'll go with the top comments. First off, I abhor what Vick did. With that said, I give him kudos for facing this crime. Went to jail for it and lost his career when he could have easily hired a slick attorney to get him off, but he didn't. He served his time and since has been an outspoken advocate against dogfighting, which was part of his culture growing up. I'm all for giving others a second chance. Vick deserves one. Shout out to Claire. Much love to you. And I agree with that. Absolutely feel the same way as you, Claire. He really truly deserves one. 7 people didn't like that. Give him kudos for facing his crime. He had no choice, did he? As he was arrested. And he was not going to get an attorney to get him off as there was too much evidence against him. What a joke. I mean, objectively, with this kind of money at that time, he could have easily skirted the law. We have all seen two-tier systems we have for the haves and have-nots. Kind of true. He hired a slick attorney. He was guilty of sin, and there was no defense for it. He was only sorry because he was caught. He would still be doing it today if he had been caught in there then, and he does not need to be in any position of authority. Neither do you, Sean Ward. Neither do you. He was not going to get off. He had a plea deal and agreed to a guilty plea and accepted his punishment. My guess is he would do a good job coaching these kids. He certainly can talk to his kids about doing the right way and the wrong way. He has experience with both. Much love. Yeah. So, yeah, actually, you can see reading the comments. Some of the people are sticking out for him, and these are white folks. So, much love for them for being able to call it what it's due, man. I usually wouldn't read it because it's so long, but it's got 44 likes. So, let's see what Matthew said. Outside of butcher houses, PETA kills more animals per year than any other organization. I would understand if overpopulation of animals was the actual cause, but that's not the case. They spend money on commercial refrigerators meant whether for restaurants or whole carcasses. They use these because killing animals is cheaper than taking care of them. Again, this would be understandable if they were just given tons of abandoned animals and couldn't keep up with the maintenance. PETA actually does this. They go after pet owners and they use courts to have pets forcibly removed from households in order to kill them. You may not like it or even believe it, but there are tons of stories of PETA going after pet owners having their pets taken away from them. Then they find out that there was a mistake and their pet wasn't supposed to be taken, but ends up being too late because PETA fast-tracked the euthanizing of that animal. PETA does nothing to provide positive goods and services to anyone. Tell me what services PETA provides that the market wouldn't provide anyway. We don't need political organizations like PETA to tell us that dogfighting is bad. And if things like underground animal fighting pits are discovered, people do what is necessary to get them shut down. PETA provides nothing. Shout out Matthew, man. He ate. Let's see what some of the comments say to that. We'll even like it ourselves. PETA finds and calls animal cruelty and large-scale organizations like farms, entertainment, and businesses. There are not tons of stories of PETA stealing pets either. A few rotten eggs in a huge organization is normal, and you try and make out like PETA is a total disgrace. They have done a lot of good exposing animal cruelty in so many places. Mixed reviews, 12/12. I mean, in a way, at the end he's right, but he's wrong in the beginning, so I understand that. Interesting. Learn something every day. Thought PETA stood for people for the eating of tasting animals. I don't understand how this person got a pass for illegal. Shohei Otani got a pass for illegal gambling by pretending he don't have any knowledge of it and by throwing his interpreter under the bus by having him take the fall for the illegal gambling. Amazing how we haven't heard any more about the gambling scandal. At least Vick owned up to what he did, served his time, and since then tried to rebuild his life. Give a man a chance. And we'll end the comments there with that because, yeah, that's all that needs to be said in the situation. Get a man a chance. He did his crime. You can't continue to hold the man against something that they did. If they did it wrong, they did the time, give him a shot, man. Especially when it comes to football, who more knowledgeable than Micheal Vick at football? So shout out to Norfolk State for being forgiveful when that should be the norm with people. And shout out for other people for holding PETA accountable. PETA's not out here doing amazing things for these animals. Yeah, this is just another one of those gold sucking organizations that we could do without anyways, that achieves nothing, that only impedes on the tax dollar. So yeah, let me know what you think about this article. Shout out to Vick, shout out to Norfolk State, and if you still watching this, shout out to you. Make sure you leave that like and a sub. And yeah, man, they still coming at your boy, but yeah, we got his back, y'all. And like always,